And it is October 21st, and it's a beautiful autumn day. We are here at Cuyahoga Valley National Park. And because of the federal government shutdown, the visitor centers are closed, but the park is wide open. So we are going to go on this trail. I don't see a map, but this here is the Ledges Trail. Very popular trail in the park. I understand it goes 1.8 miles. 80-foot elevation, and we are on top of a plateau, and it simply circles the plateau, I think, and we get some beautiful views. So hopefully we're on the right path. We're going to find out. And we've found Kathy here again at the national parks.
Stay tuned for more documentaries on national parks. We finally made it here.
Yeah, a few years back we went home to see the grandkids and we didn't stay here. We took off. This time we're going to try to take a peek at this place and look at this weather and the color. And I don't think we have to worry so much about bears and things at this point, but our new fear of the day is there have been several alerts and news articles about all the crime that's in this area in the parking lots, that vandals come in and they break the windows on a regular basis, it seems, and so that's our fear for today. However, it's a very populated area here, and everything's going to be great. So here we go, an autumn walk in the woods at Cuyahoga Valley National Park. And so we are on the right path. We're heading forward, and that's the junction there. We'll be coming back to that point at the end of the loop. So here we go. We've never been here before. It's a fairly new park. I forget what year it was established. And
fairly new.
Yeah, I think so, right?
In the last couple of years.
But I remember way back, I think in 1970, National Geographic, reading an article about how the river here caught fire. I think it was the Cuyahoga River. And they had a whole article on how the river was on fire because of the pollution and so on. And here we have, if my memory is correct, we have the same area. Apparently it's been cleaned up. It's now many years later, but amazing that we now have a national park in this area. Isn't that incredible? I think this river flows down into Cleveland, so double check me on that. But yeah, so we're here at the restored area, Cuyahoga. And here we got our first look at some ledges down here. No, I know, but it's, wow, gorgeous down there and all. So, oh boy, yeah, watch your step around here for sure. I know. All right, so the trail is behind me. Let's head in the correct direction. Oh, she's getting curious, this one. Yeah, it's a pretty good drop down there. All right, this gives you a pretty good look down one of these crevices. And if we move to this side, you can see one with some daylight.
Be careful of the roots and rocks.
Yeah, you can see right through it. So we're going to be on top of this thing, apparently. 1.8 mile loop. So at this point here, near the beginning, the Ledges Trail is kind of dark with all that sun out. There's a pretty thick canopy here. Some roots, some rocks, a little bit of mud. Lets you know you're in the east. Okay, we've reached a point that's called Icebox Cave. It's right up here. And the cave itself is closed. Similar to over at Mammoth Cave when we visited that in Kentucky, to slow down the spread of the white nose syndrome that affects the bats. So we're going to continue on the trail, see if we can get to the ledges themselves. And there's lots of nooks and crannies here if you want to go exploring a little bit more. So never having been here before, I think what we're doing here is these are the ledges and we're just walking along them. I don't know if we're going to get an overlook in this area. So I think further up ahead we're going to hang a left and go up a bunch of stairs and then kind of out. But these are certainly some somewhat dramatic ledges here. Let's see where the trail takes us. Oh, that's the stairs that go up. Okay. We've located the steps that bring you back up. So apparently this portion of the Ledges Trail, you walk along the base of the ledges. No great overlooks in this section, but a nice enough trail. All right, we're going to head up there, up the steps. So we may have done this trail a little bit awkwardly. We went in one direction, turned around and backtracked, but we did walk along these ledges and we're going to head up at this point. You could continue further down the trail and make the complete loop. We're choosing to come in at this point. A neat little hike here at Cuyahoga. Going to be heading over to our campsite. Today is beautiful weather. It's late in the day right now, so we figure we get this little hike in while the weather's good. Tomorrow is going to be rainy. We're here for 3 nights, so we'll see if we'll be able to do anything else. Not sure about the third day weather-wise yet. So a little bit of the ledges. For today. Neat little hike. I would recommend it. They give you a bench here to relax. And the lighting just makes it beautiful here today. All right. The Ledges Trail at Cuyahoga Valley National Park. And we've located the Ledges Trail overlook. So let's go check that out. I think that's one of the highlights of the trail. Looks like it's right on top of these rocks. There's a couple of picnic benches here with barbecue grills. Very inviting place here. Beautiful green lawn right behind us. Plenty of room to spread out.
Bear Mountain.
Yeah, Kathy said it reminds her of Bear Mountain in New York. It does a little bit. And we've traveled all the way from New York to Olympic National Park in Washington, and we're heading back. So this is an indication, the look of this place, that we are getting closer to home.
Home in 3 days.
Yeah. So I guess this is it, but a lot of foliage. You don't get a great view out there, but something. So this is the overlook. here at Cuyahoga. And I think this is going to wrap up our little tour of the Ledges Trail. Hope you enjoyed that little excursion. We were kind of discovering it as we went. One little place in this park. There's lots of different places to see here, but this gives you a little sense of the Ledges.